Hi friends, welcome back or to the channel. My name's Jesse. This is Cadillac Run Customs. So I've been waiting for warm weather and it's finally here because I'm sweating, but we're gonna do some cool shit today. Well, we're gonna do the start of some cool shit today. Check this out. Got my shade up. We got Cousin Eddie under the shade. I tried to do this the other day, but you can see how great the paint on this thing was. The whole hood was like that. And I started taping stuff off the other day and I pulled a bunch of paint off. So I resprayed this. What I'm going to do is I want to do, because this is like it looks like an old school wagon. So I'm going to do an old school paint job on it. I'm going to do a lace panel paint job, but I want to do just the center of the hood, not because it has these body lines here. So I'm just going to do the centerpiece and I'm going to leave the sides alone. I'm going to do just the roof above the driver's seats, because right behind that, that's a sunroof and then the luggage rack, and that's not going to work. And down here on the bottom of both doors, as well as the quarter panel. I know a lot of people use masking tape, but this is vinyl. It is so much more user-friendly for doing corners and shit. This is 1/8 inch and I have a roll of 1/4 inch as well, but this stuff's cheaper than the masking tape and it's so much nicer for doing turns and stuff. It's got some elasticity to it. Elasticity, that's the word. Has some elasticity to it, which makes it super nice for doing turns and shit, or everything you want to do. Okay. I didn't record a bunch of shit because I kind of just got to working and, you know, shit happens. But here we are. This and that are going to stay white. This piece in here is going to be the lace. In here, I think I'll just do the, well, in here maybe I'll do lace too, and then here I'll do the pearl. I don't know yet. I may just do the lace here and nothing in here. Maybe, you know, I'll do something in here. Just not sure what quite yet. Alright. As you can see, I've gotten a bit of stuff accomplished since you last saw me. But, let me give you a quick little tutorial on how to backmask all this shit. Pick a line, either this line or that line, and just run your tape. I like to run it about halfway through the masking. Here, let me get you off of this and I'll show you. See what I'm saying? You can kind of see the vinyl compared to the masking, and I run it about halfway through the tape, all the way up, right? And then when you come to the turns, I just take my finger and I push in. You can see how it leaves that nice little indent. You just come back with one of these. I can't hold it and cut at the same time because my lines get all screwed up, but this part here is kind of subjective. I know a lot of people will do like their entire design and then they'll come back and cut all their corners in, but I prefer just as I put the tape down to cut the corner in so I don't lose track of where I'm at in the design, you know. Well, as you can see, I wasted a whole bunch of paper, a whole bunch of tape for this little tiny line all the way around. But this is just what you got to do, you know. I'm gonna shake this can for about 4 minutes. I'll put you guys up on time lapse. I'll spray this all silver, and then I'll come back. Okay. First layer of silver is down all the way around. Now, I'm going to give that about, I don't know, 10 or 15 minutes to flash. Now for this next step, we need black and water. Let me show you. It's a really cool old school trick that's making a comeback, and I ain't mad about it. You just take and spray your water on it. See all the water drop in there? That's the name of this effect. It's called the water drop effect. So, let's see if I can do this here. Let me just okay guys, day 2. Made it this far yesterday. And it turned out, now the camera doesn't really catch it right, but it turned out not like it was supposed to, but it still looks all right, you know, it's whatever. Now, I have to come back through and tape the inside line, but cover the stuff that I did yesterday all the way around, because I have to paint everything in here just all black. Well, I have to get this all taped off, then put the lace down, then paint the black. So I'm going to turn my music back on. I'm not going to show you a bunch of taping because you guys seen that shit yesterday. So I'm going to turn the music back on and just get to taping, and then I'll come back when it's all ready to spray. And we're back. It's kind of sort of taped up. See here, I did the inside line there. So all of this stuff that I did yesterday is protected, and I need to spray in here just black. Also, before you say anything about overspray, I'm not worried about overspraying out here or in here because it's all going to get repainted anyway. I just need these to be solid black so I can come back with the lace for here, because out here can't be black yet. Just trust the process. Check it out, we made it to this point. So I've got my sides papered off. This is untaped because I have to repaint this anyway. These are already black, so the lace isn't going to show up on the black. But I've got it taped in a couple of spots just to hold this side down, because now I have to take some of this stuff and I'll take this side and I'll lift it up, and then I'll spray adhesive the whole thing, and then I'll stretch it as I lay it down so it actually sticks and you don't get this shit while you're painting, because I'm going to have to put 2 layers of black down. So like I said, I'm going to take this side and fold it up and then spray adhesive the whole thing and lay it down, tape it just as a precaution, untape this side, do the same thing, flip it up, spray adhesive, fold it back down, then it'll be time to paint. And maybe I'll bring you guys back for that, but you know, you've watched me paint before, so we'll see what happens. Well, lace is down. Now I just have to let it sit for, you know, 10 minutes or so. I'll actually pull it out into the sunlight so it can get nice and warm. But it's stuck pretty well. You can see like the detailing in there. in hindsight, I should have went with the smaller floral pattern, so it was more, well, let me show you. I should have went with a floral pattern like this one, just because the smaller ones tend to have better detail in them, but the smaller ones also allow for a lot more holes for paint to get into and stuff. So, you know, the one I picked was available at Walmart, so I bought it and it was relatively cheap. So yeah, well, that's taped. Now you can see the look I'm going for here. This is going to be pearl lace. These boxes are just going to be the pearl, so it'll be a differentiation for this one, because this one's going to be silver with like a black fade in around the edges, and this is where I'll put a pinstripe, and then I'll probably do a pinstripe around the edge and obviously around these boxes here, but that's going to be about it. Now the cool thing about this stuff is the more coats you put on, the heavier it shows up. I got the UV light out because under the carport it's kind of hard to see the coloring, but I'm trying to catch the color change in it, but I can't catch it. You'll just have to take my word for it. It goes like a pink color and a gold, and then there's a little bit of bronze in there too. But now I have this unmasked, and I have to wait for this to cure, because if I start taping off on it now, it's just going to pull a bunch of paint off. But I got to wait for it to cure a little bit, and then I'm going to tape off so I can do the center box silver. In here, silver. That's why I didn't care about the overspray in there, because it was getting repainted anyway. I'm going to do this silver, and then like I said, I'm going to do black fades all around the edges of both of these deals here. And I might fade from this box out, but I don't know yet. We'll see how it goes, you know. I know it's probably not being done the right way, but it's working for me. I'm sure there's some people watching this video that are like, dude, what are you doing? You're an idiot. You're probably, you know what? You're right. You're absolutely right. I am an idiot. I don't know what I'm doing, but I'll never learn what I'm doing unless I start doing shit, right? So it may be being done wrong, but is it the wrong way if it works, you know? Yes, I would have gotten better results had I used a real spray gun and, you know, spent $1,000 on all this stuff. But you know what? This whole project cost me about, we'll say under $100. So for under $100, it looks, you know, good enough. And this camera really does not pick it up well. Ah, there we go. You can see the yellow there. If you look at it from the other way, maybe. No. Anyway, you can see the pink in it here, and the yellow in it there, gold or whatever. Anyway, I don't know what the hell happened here. I've seen it happen in the past, and the people it happened to said it happens when you mix different companies' products. It does that, but this is all Rust-Oleum stuff, and I don't know what the hell it is, but I can't really do anything about it, because in order to fix it, I have to sand a bunch of it off and then attempt to match it all again. I'm not going to do that. You can't see it when it's out in the sun, and you know, whatever. I'm just gonna leave it alone, I guess, because I don't really feel like attempting to fix it, because you can't see it from this far. You know, looks great. Sure. Well, it's ready. I mean, it's kind of done. It still needs to be clear coated, but I need to clear coat the whole hood. But let's have a glance. Nice little fade from silver out to black. Hard white, then the pearl. Hard white, and then the lace with the pearl. Black fading all the way around. Feel like I'm happy with it, but I'm gonna have to let it grow on me for a couple of days, and you know, if I don't like it, then I'll take it off and do it again. But I feel like, you know, I like it. I wish the pearl was a little bit more vibrant so it didn't look so black on the hood, but you know, it's whatever. Also, if you guys know what the hell caused that, I don't know if you'd call it lifting, I don't know. If you know what caused that, let me know down there, because I'd like to prevent that shit from happening again. So I'm probably gonna let this sit for, today's Friday, so I'll probably come back out Sunday and wash it and then clear coat it, and then it's done. So that may or may not be the correct way to do that. I mean, obviously it's not right if you're using spray paint, but you know, it's whatever. It worked out for me pretty well. I'm pretty happy with it. That's, I guess, all that counts. I don't know. Anyway, sorry, my voice is kind of cracking. The pollen count here is ridiculous. Is the pollen count high where you guys are at? Because it is ridiculous here. I've been dying for 2 days. 3 days. So, I'm going to wrap the video here. Let me know what you guys think. Like I said, I'm not going to do the rest of it on camera. It's going to be honestly faster because I can just crank the music up and go for it. But for now, we're just going to wrap this video. Yeah, if you guys have any, you know, suggestions, interesting way to tell me don't do this shit no more, whatever, I don't care. Just, you know, tell me. Interactions helps my channel grow, so I appreciate them all. And if you've made it this far, then I appreciate you guys coming to hang out with me and watch me do the cool shit the wrong way, you know. So yeah, thank you again. I know I say it a lot, but I really do appreciate you guys coming to watch. So yeah, we're gonna call this video here, and I'm gonna go get a snack and then pull that car out of the driveway so I can put everything that's supposed to be there back in there. So remember, guys, your dreams don't work unless you do. So, you know, watch a YouTube video and talk yourself into doing something cool. Love you, bye.